This is about human rights. And human rights is something that you will not understand it completely when it happens to you, the issue. It's something that you feel no one cares. It might be about your situation in society, or about the issues you have with your government, or the lack of freedom that you might have in the way you might want to live, or what you want to say, or how you want to think also. You will not be free to think. Then you start to think that why it should be like this. You want to change it. So of course you should fight for it. Freedom is something that it needs fight. Some people, they go to street. I don't know, they make fires. I don't know, they do things like this. Some people like me, they start writing. And I was writing against this situation. And I wrote a poem actually. It's the story of the election that starts and what happens after that, and the way they cheated and the way they killed people and things that happened, that how the government and how the leader of Iran was somehow affecting these things, and because of this they didn't like it. Actually, I just published it on Facebook for a few days, then I removed it, but my friends, they copied and they published it in university, and with my name actually. Things like this that happened to me in Iran happened to many people, not just me. Some of them are still in prison. Some of them, they got executed for nothing. Human rights issues, they got executed for this. They just label you as the enemy of God. Things like this happens normally in countries that the governments are not, they don't accept democracy. They just have somehow dictatorship. And in my country as well, like other countries in Middle East that you see things like this is happening in Syria, or I don't know, other countries. For some other refugees that they have war in their countries, it's a big problem, they don't have any home, they don't have anything. For me, you can say it was somehow a lucky case that I'm still alive, I'm talking to you. When you go to other countries, again you see somehow the same situation. And the way you feel is worse, because there you feel I was fighting for something and I got a problem. But when you are in another country and you see again no one cares, and you feel I'm not fighting anymore, I'm out of my country, so what is it now that I have these problems? Why these things happens to me now? You feel bad for yourself. You say, if it would be in my country, at least I was doing something good to my country. But in other country, you are not doing good anything to your country, you're just saving your life. And again, you face some problems. And these problems is not sweet as those problems they have. I mean, if you face if you go to prison in another country because you're a refugee, it's very different from the one who is in prison now in Iran. Because that one feels like a hero, but you feel like you ran away. This problem from inside is much more, the way you think about yourself is much more annoying than what's exactly happening, It was in 1st of summer that the election happened in Iran, and after election we had those problems that I told you, and the situation was not good enough. I went to another city in Iran. I waited for a month something. Then when I came back, the university was gonna start. It was near September, and they published my poem in school by then. And I heard from a friend that they have your name and they're looking for you. And I didn't have much time because if it remains, they will put your name in airports. I didn't have much time, and the only country that it was easy to go was Turkey, because you don't need visa for Iranian passport. I could go to Turkey easily, and I just took a flight, the first thing I could find, to Istanbul, and I went to Istanbul, and I didn't have any idea where to go, and I didn't know even in Turkey you have any opportunity to to stay. I just I have 3 months visa, and I got just my money with me. And in Istanbul there are many people, they say they help you to take you to Europe or somewhere for refugees. And of course, most of them just take your money. What happened to me as well? There was a man that he seemed much more, we feel we can trust him actually, but we couldn't. We did actually, and he got lots of money, and he just bought a ticket to Nicosia, North Cyprus, and we didn't exactly know where we were going. We came here, and he took my passport, and he handed me another passport, and that was what happened here. Actually, I thought in Cyprus they speak Greek something. I didn't even speak Turkish, and the man said there's no problem. He handed me one Turkish passport, and he said you just speak English, there's no problem. And I said okay, it's logical, because in a Greek country they don't know Turkish, so you can speak English, it's okay. And I saw everyone are speaking Turkish. All the people are speaking Turkish. I didn't know even a word in Turkish by then. And I said okay, so it's okay, I will explain my situation. And they didn't understand English. The police in airport, they didn't understand English. And the man that was with me, he left. He could speak Turkish. He was Turkish himself, and he went inside and he went. I don't know what happened to him. And I stayed there, and I was trying to explain them that my passport is with that guy who went, and they didn't understand me, and they were just saying, one of them, he was funny. He went from somewhere, he learned the sentence how to ask, where is your passport? And he came to me, he was just repeating, where is your passport? And I was saying, my passport is with that guy, and he didn't understand Turkish. I said, what's the use of, that was funny, by the way. And finally I could say that they could understand that. I mean, a man took my passport, and you can find him. And they had these videos that they record from the cameras, CCTV cameras there. And finally they could find him, and nothing changed anyway. I stayed 5 months in prison here in North Cyprus, by the way. 5 months, I'm speaking about exactly 5 months. And that guy was there also. We were together, sitting next to us, and he had my money with him, and we were so happy to be together. The worst thing that we had there, it was we should stay with murderers, or I don't know, thieves, or other criminals was mixed there. And it was really interesting for me to sleep with a murderer beside me. And I was telling my stories about, for example, where I worked, I don't know, what I wrote before, my poems and things. And he was telling me the story of how he used to kill people and things like this. And this was really interesting for me, that I still don't believe that I was staying somewhere with a murder. And actually, I'm not of a kind that I say everything was bad, because I believe that from bad situation I can learn good things, and I learned really good things there. And it's about losing your time. This makes you sorry, you lose your time really, because I could study by then, I could do some good things. It helped me learning Turkish language anyway, and I could learn it really fast. Now I can speak Turkish, it's good, I like it. They have a rule that if you are in prison, a foreigner that is in prison, they should be deported to their countries. And these friends of ours in this refugee organization, they were trying to tell them that he shouldn't be deported to his country because of these problems, and they didn't understand anyway. And finally they accepted, it's okay, and to stay here. And I just stayed 5 months for them they understand that I'm a refugee, I'm not a criminal. And in the court they just accepted that, you are not criminal, you can stay here. Then everything started. I had to leave. And living as a refugee is a bit, different. By the way, you can live normal, because you're staying 5 months in prison. As in, when you talk about criminals, it's okay for them. They are happy about that. They feel good. They are proud of it. But for university students, it's not funny. It's staying in prison really, and you feel you don't have confidence, the confidence that you had before. you were doing, you're living your life. Now something happened that, you stayed with thieves and criminals and things like this, and you don't have confidence enough. You come outside. First, it takes something, some months maybe, you feel normal again. The first thing I did, I said it's better to work to feel normal again. Start working somewhere. It was nice. I like where I'm working. I'm doing cooking. I like it. And then I decided to continue studying. And in this country, it's a bit expensive, the university. But I said, whatever it is. I don't want to save money. I don't want anything. I just want to continue studying. And I couldn't have my documents here from Iran, so I couldn't continue my studying. I started from 0 point again. Now I'm studying and working at the same time. And I'm having a good life. I'm satisfied with it. But this is something that I made it, I'm happy for that, because I didn't take, economical help from anywhere, any organization or something. That's why I'm satisfied with it. It's something I started exactly again from 0 point in another country that you don't know the language, you don't know nothing about that, And this is something that I think all the people that they have the situation same as me, other refugees, they should learn to try to survive themselves. If they can live themselves, other organization can help. But if they just wait, they sit and wait for help comes from the sky, it won't come. In Tehran, I was studying English literature, and it was my last year actually that I had to left it. And before that, I studied internet networking. And here I'm studying tourism, changing the branches, but it's nice. I like the department here. One of the points that I'm really successful in this university is because of these problems that I had. It makes you stronger, You feel really strong, because now the situation I have, even the teachers, they say how you work all nights and you come to school every day and you have good grades at the end. I say it happens, because it makes you stronger, and your performance will be much more.